In developer Psyox's latest title, Rocket League, you take the wheel of a supercharged car, playing soccer. Teams of up to 4 versus 4 take the pitch and attempt to score goals on one another while pushing a massive ball across the field. In short, Rocket League is the best time I've had on PlayStation 4 since its release. In a world of drab, serious shooters and nightmare-inducing horror titles, this game is a breath of fresh air. It reminds me of the old days of gaming where everything didn't have to be hyper-realistic or make much sense, but in terms of gameplay, everything would click and the fun times would roll on. Personally, I'm not interested in soccer whatsoever. I can only watch people trip each other for so long. But once the wacky physics and high-octane action are introduced into the classic sport, everything changes. However, that doesn't mean that sprinkles of reality aren't there. When you take the pitch, thousands of fans line stadium seats, large flags are waved, and in the throes of an intense match, chanting and singing can be heard among spectators. Players are given a feeling that this is a sport, and that you are stepping onto a battleground to prove your worth. The game instills a sense of urgency while still remaining upbeat. Rocket League not only plays well, but it looks good doing it. The colorful palette of team colors amid a field of explosions and fireworks bring even more life into an already lively title. After playing the game's brief tutorials, I felt armed with enough know-how to take part in my first game, which luckily my team wound up winning. With each match's fast-paced, small mistakes can be forgiven at first. Timing is a key skill that needs to be honed in Rocket League, as players will need to learn exactly when to rocket boost up to block a shot on the goal, or to push back against the opposing team as they barrel downfield. Players who successfully time their actions and master their cars are rewarded with extra points for pulling off feats such as backward bicycle kicks, and even more points if one of your flashy stunts leads to a goal. Not everything is smooth sailing, however. Players can notice their own improvement in their skill when they're no longer the ones making mistakes, but the AI sure are. While playing the single-player exhibition and season modes, you'll be paired with AI teammates whose skills are at times lackluster to say the least. You'll find yourself cursing them as they steal shots, accidentally block your own shots, or advance the ball towards your own goal. These mistakes aren't rampant, however, and may happen 1 or 2 times a match. In Exhibition, players can jump into a single game to hone their skills, while Season offers a much larger experience. Users can specify how many cars will be on a given team, how many matches the season will consist of, and then create their own team with various logos and team members to choose from. As players progress, new unlocks will be awarded, which will allow you to customize your car with different decals, rims, decorations, and antenna. After learning to cope with the occasional slip-up from my AI teammates, I found the Season mode to be the most enriching feature in the game. Jumping online is another issue entirely with Rocket League's online servers, as they don't seem to be able to handle much traffic, especially after this wonderful title has made its rounds about the internet, gaining many new fans along the way. When you can find a match that isn't terribly laggy, gameplay can be a mixed bag. At times you'll find players who will pick specific roles on a field and play as a team, or everything will devolve into a mess of chaos and explosions as every player mindlessly throws their cars at the ball in hopes of scoring a goal. If you're deciding whether or not to pick Rocket League up, don't fret, a fix for their servers is on the way. One positive that definitely balances out this negative is the ability to play Rocket League cross-platform between PlayStation 4 and PC, an amazing feature we would definitely love to see more of across the board. Even with its minor flaws, I stand by my original statement. Rocket League is the most fun I've had on PlayStation 4 since the console's launch. The fast-paced, addicting gameplay will leave you coming back for more, saying one more game into the wee hours of the night.